guys, it's MonneXo, and look who I have here, Mr. Phil Assets. I'm super excited to have you on the show.
Glad to be here.
Super dope. First off, let's just talk about your journey. Like, you've been in this for what, 15 years now?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, so let's talk about the beginning.
Well, the beginning, I was probably like 16. I did my first concert. It was 2 Live Crew. Actually, it was a free concert. Like, they came for free, and I made 10,000. So at that point, it kind of like turned me up. I'm like, damn, this something. Can I curse?
Yeah, you can.
That's something I want to do.
Don't go crazy now, but
I'm like, this is something I want to do. So I didn't really jump all the way into it then, but some years later, I started doing an event called Red Hot Thursday at Club Lure on Washington. And from the beginning, it just went crazy, you know what I mean?
Now, how has it been though when it comes to you creating relationships like with different people, and like how important is that, you know, to maintain them?
To maintain them is the most important thing there is, because you never know who's going to be who. Like, say, for instance, who's to say you're not Oprah next week? So if we have a bad relationship right now, 10 years from now, it's like, oh, nah, I don't want to interview him, or I don't want to do that.
First off, we had a bad relationship now. I feel like you would have walked out the door like, I'm not going to do this interview.
You say that again?
I said, I feel like if we would have had a bad relationship,
no, I'm saying
walked out
like,
the door.
Right, true.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. So you got to have a good relationship. But what I'm saying is, like, you never know where a person is right now, what they're going to become 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So if you rub them wrong right now, even when they on their rise, I mean, it could affect you in the long haul.
Yeah, definitely. Now, what would you say has been one of your biggest accomplishments so far? I know that's probably a hard question.
That's really an easy question. I don't really think it's one thing that's been my biggest accomplishment. I think it's been the consistency of multiple things that I would say is my biggest accomplishment. And also my way of being able to diversify, you know, not only my events, but pretty much everything, you know, so that's what I would say.
So what has been like just the pros and cons of being in this type of industry?
The pros and cons. The pros, I mean, I guess you would have to ask me that at different points of my life, because when I was younger, I guess I'm gonna say that my number one pro is the money. You know what I'm saying? It started off being able to just show yourself that, damn, I can really do this. And I can really please thousands of people. Like, by that, I mean, and they happy at the event. You put on a great event, they love it.
Yeah.
I still like that. That's still like my motivation as well. But I turned it into a business, and in every business, you know, it's about the bottom line.
Yeah.
So.
And how do you balance this? Because I'm sure over time, everybody gets tired. They want their time to themselves. Some people like a little quiet time, you know. So how do you balance this?
The balancing was hard. Now for me, it's a lot easier because, like I said, I started off I did concerts, but club concerts is how it started off. So once I kind of like got out the club, which only been like a couple years, and started focusing more on just one-offs or concerts, you know, it became a lot easier on my life as far as giving me the time to be able to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when you're doing the clubs, like Gusto will tell you, it's like every night. Like me, I had 3 or 4 weekly events every week for 5 years. Like for, I don't know, 10 years, my birthday was spent in the club with a whole bunch of people I didn't really know personally. So when I finally got time to take advantage of some me time, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna spend it this way, spend it that way, do less work, but more bigger events. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Now, what advice would you give to those that look up to you? Because, I mean, I'm sure it's a lot.
Keep looking up. No, no, for those who look up to me, I'll be like, I don't know, you just gotta really grind and just, you know, stay with it, stay focused, build relationships, maintain them relationships. And I think the number one thing is do what you say you're gonna do. Mm-hmm. Like if you promise something to me, to her, to the people you bring into your party, make sure you carry it through. Oh, and that's another thing I'm gonna say. Like for me in the beginning, and even now, it was all about the consumer. I never made it about me, never made it about liquid assets, never made it about, I had a group of models, leading ladies. It was all about the event and the people. And I tried to like focus on making sure everybody who come have a good time. Yeah. You know, sometimes it's out of our control, but that was my focus. Mm-hmm. Like if you buy a section from me, I try to give you the ultimate experience. You know what I mean? I try to make you happy and make sure you get your bottles, because sometimes you go places, you don't even get your drinks until it's time to go. It's like, damn, what's up? Like, that was a pet peeve of mine. It's like, focus on the consumer, because that's who you're building your relationship to be able to last 15 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Now, if I ask for $5K right now, can you give it to me? You said I'll throw them off.
That's kind of like a trick question. Of course I can give it to you.
Are you
But
gonna give it
will
to
I
me?
give it to you? I just met you. Like, no. No, it depends on the business opportunity or the plan. Like, I'm always open to business. You know, the business. We talk business. I might take my glasses. Like, I'm for real. Like, you know.
And see, that's what I was trying to get you to do. Take them glasses off.
You want me to take them off?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, before we wrap into the Causeray Jar segment, tell us about Press Play.
Press Play. It's a concert series I started after COVID. I kind of created it in my mind because, you know, everybody was at home. We ain't had nothing to do. So in my mind, I just kept saying, press play, press play. By that, I mean, play somebody music that can carry you through some hours. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people got one song, one hit, and that's it. I'm like, no, I want to play somebody's CD that can go the distance, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So press play. And I did Jagged Edge, and it was just a crazy event. Nelly came out on his own. I ain't pay him nothing. They didn't pay him nothing, just on love, and he killed it. So we had 3,600 people at Ballpark Village. And that's the most they ever had to this day. So for me to be able to do that, I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. And I'm like, I mean, the plan was to do it like at least 2 or 3 times during the summer, but dates don't always work out, and then the COVID thing was kind of like throwing it off. Mm-hmm. So this is our 2nd year that we're doing it, so it's kind of looking like annual, but I have a couple more lined up in the winter. And
you do? What do you have lined up?
I can't say right now.
I had to try.
Watch my page, Phil Hansett. You know what I'm saying? But now we got Monica on Sunday, July 31st, and I think we had around 1,1700. So we're trying to get them numbers up a little bit more, you know, so I can be happy and everybody else can be happy.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm excited for what's to come in the future. Mm-hmm. Now it's time for your spotlight, sir.
Oh my God.
You're gonna pull 3 questions out this little cup.
So if I pull one I don't like, can I put it back?
No.
We can cut.
No. I know you a legend, but no.
First of all, whoever wrote this,
don't start.
What makes you happy the most? What makes me happy the most? Probably family. You know.
I like that answer.
Probably family, my kids, my mom, you know, my sister, brother, everybody. Just family.
Question 2.
Question 2.
See, they not that bad.
That's the first one. If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be and why? Assets, because that's what I obtained.
Oh.
That's a simple one. You only want me to do 3?
You want to do the whole cup?
No, I don't. Okay, what is your biggest fear? That's an easy one too. Not being stable. That's my biggest fear. So I try to work so hard to at least stay stable. Yeah. You know, sometimes, you know, people work so hard to get ahead or I want to be up here. You just got to stay stable first. And once you got this stability in your life, you can do so much more. You know what I mean? Then you can try to achieve more and more and more, but you got to be stable first. Yeah. You know, fighting from behind is hard, and I had to do that before. So that's like something I don't want to have to ever go back down to. So I try to fight to at least stay right here. Yeah. You know, everything else will work out. Yeah.
Well, thank you, my friend. Let everybody know how they can support you, buy tickets, just follow you and see what you got coming up, all that.
Yeah, you can buy tickets for the MonneXo. The link is in my Instagram bio, Phil Assets. We got the Glorilla Next to Blow concert. I guess you're going to call me back for an interview on that. And that's links in Liquid Assets Presents Instagram bio. And we got Money Bag Yo. You can just go to the pageant website to get that. And we got, I can't tell y'all yet.
Yes, you can.
Not yet. That's exclusive.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to get the exclusive. All right. I'm MonneXo. We're out. Be easy.
Peace.
It's your girl, MonneXo, and you just finished a 94XO interview. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to our YouTube channel, and follow us on social media platforms. Be easy.